OBS क्रैश हो गया। 2 स्ट्रीम बन चुकी है क्या? क्या सीन है? आई डोंट नो, एक ही तो है अभी। आई थिंक स्टेबल है, नो प्रॉब्लम। हाँ, कितना टाइम लगता है फिट पे आने में? हम्म। इतनी ज़्यादा डिले है क्या, या मेरी आवाज़ नहीं जा रही? नहीं, ठीक था। ओके, तो है। सो यहाँ तक कर लिया था। अभी क्या है, क्यू बनाया, क्यू में टारगेट डाला, देन ऑल्सो टेक टाइम एस टी, assign t to 0 and let's start burning. So while queue में element है, let's +1. I can do it afterwards. C for I in queue. So this loop will run from first. अरे पता नहीं क्या हुआ, पहले मुझे लगा OBS की वजह से OBS क्रैश हो गया, बट एक्चुअली प्रॉब्लम थी वाईफाई की। और पता नहीं क्या हो रहा था, हर 2 सेकंड पे जा रहा था कनेक्शन और हर 2 सेकंड पे आ रहा था। अभी तो ठीक हो गया आपका, तो अभी ठीक है। हाँ, रूट के बाद आई मीन लूप के बाद लेट्स टेक नोड and let's pop this from the left, but I don't have node here, right? What do I have? I have target. Target is nothing but the so target is 2. What is target? They have not mentioned anything. Whether this is a number or a node. Hello, I can try to return. I don't know. Expected and intended block after function defined on line 2. I don't get it. I have to return inside this. Target is 2, your output is 2. So if I'll return 2 just for the confirmation, yep. Expected is 3. So target is actually just a number. I also have to, I can find this by, it's very simple. I can take a dictionary that I just made, parent dictionary, and this target will be what? This is a key. So key is basically, I hope I'm right about the key. Yeah, so for target 10, I have this as a key, which is a node. But this is not. Now do I also have to? This is a parent. Left, right, up. 1 का तो पेरेंट ही नहीं है, 3 का पेरेंट 1 है. दिस इज गुड, बट टारगेट की वैल्यू कहाँ से निकालूँ? आई थिंक आई कैन यूज दिस if node dot value equals to target and store this value. Let's target equals to node. So now target is no longer, what happened? But इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या आ गई? Target is already referenced. No, I have to put this value. Stupid. Now it's fine, right? If value matches, then just do this. This should be just fine. So what I have as a target, I have 10. Is not what I need. Modify the attribute. Let's create this as a T node. Store a value 0. Let's say. Then I can do what? If node that value equals to target dot value, the values are equal. Fine, right? Let's say it's 10. So if the value is equal, then do what? Target dot this to the right has no attribute value. Target has no attribute. Hey. I will have to do this. No other option, just use a list. So if node dot value equals to target this value, then do what? Target of 0, store the value of node. So now I should have unhashable type. Makes sense. Now I do have this, and the value of this is, I don't have, wait, what? This won't be having a value. I have to go to the index, then I have 10. So now I have this finally. So I can put this target of 0. I got this node. Now I can proceed further. So if node exists, then do what? Go to the left. Go to the left and go to the right, and then what? Then go to a dictionary, and key will be node key value. So whatever will be the value, iska parent. Yep, the job. But thing is, if node once I'll pop, I will also store this. So st equals to node key value, whatever you are adding. Once I pop, I will add this into a set, and I won't add it again. So I will have to check for all these 3 cases. If I'm going left, right, or to the parent. Alright, let's just define a set name st. Now I can st.add. I'm gonna add value of node. It's gonna take less space, I don't know. So if node.val is not in st, so if I'm at 1, okay, if node.left.value, this is not in st, then add this shit. Do I have to add this here? I mean, once you pop, then you only add. Then what's the issue with these? Problem will be when this is absolutely fine. I have to add this. Also store left. In a similar fashion, I have to do another case where I'll be going to the right. So if I'm over here, I will only append this 5 if this is not in st. Fair enough. Let's do this one. Let's just... Now how will I check this thing? By this. By right. So this will return me the parent. So 2 का parent, this thing, not the value, but Now I will get the value. So if this is not in ST, then store this in the set, and after storing, just append. I think this matches my algorithm. I think it should just work fine. Now I can do I don't know what's okay. So if left not exists, then will be an issue, so I can't do this actually. मैंने सोचा क्यों नहीं, सोचा था एक्चुअली मैंने. st.add, हाँ ये भी प्रॉब्लम होगी ना, अब नहीं होगी. Object dictionary has no attribute left. Do I have dictionary object inside? What? Nope. What I'm adding to queue? Node.left, node.right. What the fuck is this? What am I appending? I should print this thing. Something is wrong. Okay. Wait. I don't have anything like dictionary. I had parent dictionary, not dictionary itself. Let's just change the name. I don't want to change everything, but yeah, key error 1. So I don't have key. By the way, what is now this is working just as intended. What if I don't have this key? Then I can use .get method, so it will store none if I don't have key. I think so. Should be just fine. I have 9 ST. This is because now I have 6. I can return T-1 because wait, if I'm over here, I'm at 10, right? So what will happen? Only parent, only this exists. I mean, this is none. None. This is also none, and this is not in ST, so we are going to have none in ST. Should I make sure that it should also not be equal to none? I don't use that much of brain. Then I have this thing. It's fine. Then it adds 1. So it adds 1. Then we go here. Then from here we go here. Another. Then we go here. Another. We go here. Another. We go here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the last case, I'm also completely makes sense. Let's take another example. Target is 2. Let's think. This is good. So integer object has, I did something wrong. What was the target? Integer object. So node is integer. I don't have any value anywhere. Wait. I have this thing. Right. So it checks and then inserts a node. I think it is just fine. This cursor. Where? What the fuck? Node dot value is target. अबे क्या प्रॉब्लम है इसकी? Why do I have two? My god. Why do I have two? This is not executing. This is not executing. Wow. I wonder why. Left, then you go right. And what do we have? Fuck. My god. Good luck, buddy. Thank you. Unhashable type list. ST is a list. It's not. Wait. Node is a list. My god. Okay, I got 3, which is output. I think this is fine. This just works. Figure out something. Yeah, so what I have to do, I have to figure this thing out. So target is basically 2, and I can make this, can store target here. I think this will be fine. So target will be stored in an array of index A, then I can return T. Also there is a problem here. I will have to return T minus 1. Thank you, Dibhanshu. If node dot value equals to target, where ये वाला ना. But if it's not node, then it can return. But what if it's none? Else if is not going to work. What I can do? Can I do something? Obviously I can. So if node is not equal to none and this, now I can compile them. Runtime app. Node object has no attribute. If node is not equal to null, and should I use nested loop? So if root node is not none, then should be fine. No. Indentation error here. What happened? These songs though. Again the same thing. There is no attribute. I don't understand this. I should probably just do a dry run. But आ क्यों रही है ये error? So this is our input. I get like target is 2 input. It's working fine on my PC. There is no issue as such. Am I printing something? Fine here. This thing now. What if I don't use this? Still fine, no issue. I don't know why this is an issue, but here it's just fine. ये तो ठीक है ना? हाँ, this is all right. कहीं ये नोड तो नहीं है टारगेट इसीलिए हो रहा है क्या? तो अगर टारगेट नोड है, no issue. This is also fine, and it's fine. I don't get this. Yeah, if it's none, then this will return, na? Why do I have an issue here? Something must be wrong. Just to verify. There is no attribute, right? This is an integer. If node equals to... No. I don't get this. Node object being accessed does not have an attribute called value. Okay. Oh my god. They have something else? What do they have? Probably data. My bad. I have to change this everywhere. Let's just modify by data. My bad. Don't tell me left and right does not exist. Okay. Done. Everything. Failed. Can I add this test case? No. Set this. These are the root and target is 1. Let's do this locally. Bro, at least do I have to? Bro, please. I literally said just add comma here, right? This is it. I'm having key error. Yeah, I have some sort of Wait, can I visualize? So this is a tree. 1 is the target. So if 1 is the target, what do I have in dictionary, by the way? Nothing. I do have some stuff. What about 1? I don't have it. So you're not storing this because you have none. What if I don't pop? Then what I have? Key is 1. I still don't have anything. Let's see. What do I have in our dictionary? I will have these keys. And I'm not storing. Left is going to a node. I am not storing this thing. Value of this thing. Should I? I won't be having 1 if I'm right. 4, 7, 8. I got 4, 7, 8. 5, 2, 10. 5, 2, 10. Should have 4, 9, 6, 3. I don't have 1 because I'm not storing. Let's just add. So 1 is the key, and let's do none. Okay, so it doesn't have any, And what is this none? I don't need this. Now I have every single element I can traverse through. Got answer, which is 5. 5 because you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good. It's fine. 4 should be the output. So the only change I have to do is I have to add a key. And key is nothing, just a root key value of root. And let's go with none. And this is node object has no attribute value. By the way, what if it's null? Let's also clarify that out. So if not root, then return nothing. Null. Another test case, so I have input 25. Okay, so if only one node is given, then what should be the answer? Port's output is 1, but it should be 0. Yeah, it makes sense. अच्छा, so this was the edge case ना, तो अगर ये -1 है, एक बार तो एग्जीक्यूट होगा ही. यार एच केस के लिए ही मैंने ये T-1 करा था, बट आई वॉज रॉन्ग. Still getting one. Wait, what? What I'm trying to do? This should be 0 and this should be -1. If it's 0, then wrong answer will return. Am I returning? No. Let's check. Let's say I have 10 here and target is also 10. What should be the value? Value is 1. Simply because you are running. It's 2, right? Because I'm pushing none to the dictionary, that's why. So they are not in ST, and I'm adding these, and these are none. So if I'll print node dot left, hopefully it's none. Yeah, I don't have to. I also have to check. And node dot left is not none. Let's go with the right. Let's go with this thing. So if it's none, then at least don't add anything. यार ये कौन से दो 2018 वाले गाने चल रहे हैं. हाँ ये ठीक है, बेटर. Node dot write dictionary dot get data. Set this to 0, not -1, and return T -1. Okay. How much time it took? I don't know, probably 44 minutes through the stream. But it's fine. So most of the time the problem was basically here we have .data attribute, and locally I am using .val, and also there was a problem with this thing because the data for root was not there basically, and then the problem was this thing, right? Because if this will store none, then this is going to run for the same thing for the node that doesn't even exist. So let's go to the next. A route to node path. Binary tree paths. This is an easy problem. I think I have already solved this. So what is output? So 1 से 2 तक जाना, 1 to 5, 1 से 3 तक जाना. They only have one example. Route to leaf paths. यहाँ से until you find none. Go right. So just traverse the array and and keep printing until you reach the leaf node, and then give output in a particular format. It's easy. Let's look for this problem. In a tree. ये क्या? Nah, these all are the same question. Let's do this one. So at least in Leetcode, they have everything mentioned. You know that this is a tree node. Although this is optional, but I have to give a list of string as output. Am I going to do a traversal with the nodes? So the thing is, I'm going left, 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 left. Once I'll reach here. But I can give answer in any order, so this is absolutely fine. If I only have to print left and right separately, then this is very easy. So every time I have to check whether this is a leaf or not, and I can then append the whole value. I don't think this is going to work. Should have 126, 125, 134. So if a node is leaf, you can backtrack. That is also an option. And with this traversal, you go left, reach 5, and if you will keep printing, let's say 1, 2 and 5 in this fashion. I can store it somewhere and assign something else. Let's take a list. Actually need two lists. Let's just do that. So list 1 and list 2. This will store this will be a list of list. This will be a list of integers, and I can convert into this format later. So let's see. Let's append. Let's append the value of a node. But the moment you reach to a leaf node, which every time I reach a leaf node, I will be here, right? This both will be null. No? Let's return node. Okay, and this is returning none. So let's just backtrack. And if left, by the way, should I just what I can do is I can it is a clear command na, I can use that. So if left equals to right equals to none, in that case, first of all, take list 2 and append all that I have in list 1 and list 1 dot clear. I hope this will do the job. I will also have to convert data. So what I have now? I'm not returning anything. Let's return list 2. By the way, this is not a list of strings, so I have null, basically nothing. Why? Actually, I have to see this locally. Okay. Let's take this example. We made a tree, everything. This is empty for some reason. Because you are backtracking, that's why. I don't think so. This is as fine as it should be. We have 1 to 5 and then we have 3. Then it goes right now, but you don't have the value for the node. See, once I go here, it should be at the root. Whew. Why I don't have anything in this? This is just fine. It is absolutely 1 to 5, then you clear list 1. Why do I have 3 twice? Is this empty? So fuck. get this. If I'll write one, I do have one, then what is the issue? Wait a minute. Okay, this is a very common mistake in Python actually, because whenever you pass a list, you are actually passing the reference. So in a second run it completely fucks up. Now it's fine. I have all the paths this way. I don't have one. The reason for that, so I have to return root to leaf paths. The thing is, once you get none, you go, once both are none, you basically backtrack to 2, then you backtrack to 1. And then you go 2, and then it appends 3 hai, so then it append 3. I needed 1 actually. Can I do that? So you will never get the starting node basically. This should be a common sense. So what I can do is I can no. Let's take another example. I'll just have 1. This is also fine. It won't go to 1 again basically. We have other example. I can submit and see. Wait, this is 1 2 3 null 5. Let's add some element. Let's do 5 के बाद. Let's add 6 and 7. Let's see. Let's say 6 and 7. So we have 1 3 6 and 1 3 7. I have 3 6 and only 3 7, so I'm losing path basically. I'll take 1 from here, 1 from here, and 1 from here. I will get a path. This is also a path. You have to add 1 3. Now how can I can also add take first element from previous array, then this is 7, then you have to take second element from this, that is. एक साथ कैमरा कैसे कनेक्ट किया? एक साथ कैमरा कैसे कनेक्ट किया मतलब मेरे पास एक्चुअली वेबकैम है, उसी के थ्रू स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ. OBS में है. इट्स वेरी इजी टू डू दैट. जस्ट ऐड अ वीडियो कैप्चर डिवाइस. ये रहा, बस ये ऐड करना है. हो जाएगा इजी। Is a note with no children. क्वेश्चन नंबर, अरे ये क्वेश्चन है बाइनरी ट्री पाथ्स। ऑल्दो मैंने सारे क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी कर चुका हूँ सॉल्व। आई थिंक ये वाला बचा है, चेक फॉर चिल्ड्रन सम प्रॉपर्टी। आई डू दिस आफ्टरवर्ड्स। अभी तो रैंडम ये क्वेश्चन देख गया तो मैंने सोचा करते हैं, थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है बिकॉज सारे प्रिंट कर रहे हैं मुझे, नोट टू लीव। See if length is 1 and I'll take first element. If length is 2 then I think from 5 it goes back to 2, then 1, then 3. This is a problem actually. हाँ मैं लाइक फ़िलहाल वही फॉलो कर रहा हूँ बट स्ट्रिक्टली फॉलो नहीं करता। लाइक कोई भी क्वेश्चन दिख जाए अच्छा तो क्रॉस सॉल्व कर लेता हूँ। लाइक ये वाला क्वेश्चन है नहीं शीट में बट थोड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग था तो आई एम सॉल्विंग। youtube.com@elgostribe. What is this? What do we have here? This is your channel. Is this your channel? See. ये तो पूरा होगा। And to reach 3 I need 1. I think I can arrange the data. Boom. अच्छा बीटेक some CSC. You are learning Python. See, Python is a very easy language and so tips के लिए मैं क्या बताऊँ यार, बस कोड करते रहो सीख जाओगे। कोई हार्ड एंड फास्ट रूल नहीं है, बस पाइथन सीखनी है तो पाइथन में कोड करो। यू कैन सॉल्व DSA प्रॉब्लम्स लाइक आई एम डूइंग, सो इट हेल्प्स। तो मेरी एक्चुअली स्ट्रीम देखना, मैंने अराउंड आई थिंक अराउंड 20 दिन हो गए, 20 दिन पहले की थी मे बी। लाइक मेरी पहली लीटकोड स्ट्रीम, तो उसमें ना मुझे सिंटैक्स भी नहीं आता था पाइथन का, बिकॉज मैंने पाइथन में किया नहीं था कोड। I can code in C, C++ and Java, but I couldn't code in Python. But मैंने Python स्टार्ट किया from there और मुझे 2 दिन में आ गया था सिंटैक्स वगैरह सारी चीज़ें। नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट किया क्या? नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट क्वेश्चन का नाम है क्या? आई डोंट नो। जावा बेस्ट है, जावा में बहुत लिखना पड़ता है भाई। ऑनेस्टली मुझे पाइथन अच्छी लगी बिकॉज यू नो it's not as fast as C++ or Java, but it's actually very good. I'm also doing some ML वगैरह, तो उसमें काम आती है, तो इसीलिए मैंने सोचा पाइथन से ही करते हैं BS से भी। यार इसका क्या करूँ? दिस इज़ लाइक let's add more elements maybe. So, eight null, 10 11 null 12, 8 null 10 11 null and 12. It's a very good example. So I need 1 2 5 8 and I should have 1 3 6 10, but I have only 3 6 10. Then I'll be having 6 11 only, I guess. I don't even have 6. I need to run this loop. Like स्टैक का क्वेश्चन है। अच्छा, नेक्स्ट ग्रेटर एलिमेंट, इस पर बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम बनते हैं। Where is stack and queues? इसमें होंगे स्लाइडिंग विंडो प्रॉब्लम्स। You talking about this? Should I solve? पहले ट्रीज करते हैं फिर देखते हैं इसको। 11 तक पहुंचने के लिए है यार। once I'll get to this point then I can return to 1. वेबकैम कितने का पड़ा? आई थिंक ये 12,000 का है। बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है भाई। आई डोंट नो मैंने कैसे ले लिया, क्यों ले लिया, मुझे भी नहीं पता। इतने का फ़ोन आ जाता है, बट क्वालिटी बहुत अच्छी है तो there is no pattern here. This is just garbage data. साथ में करेगा डी एस ए? साथ में करना मतलब क्या, डिस्कॉर्ड वगैरह पे? List one. What if I want clear the list? Then I'll have all this garbage again. Let's see if I can do something. Okay, 8 10 11 12. What the fuck? This was that easy? Oh my god. Wait, 1 2. Not that easy, but 258 258 258 फिर यहाँ भी हो गई एम्बिग्युइटी। सेकेंडरी मॉनिटर जिसका स्टैंड रोटेशनल वाला वर्टिकल में रखना है। अरे सबसे बेस्ट ऑप्शन ये है ना, स्टैंड ले लो जैसा मेरे पास है ना। अमेज़ॉन पे कितने का होगा? 1400। मेरे पास अमेज़ॉन बेसिक्स का है और वो अच्छा है। ये भी ठीक ही है, हाँ सेम ही होगा, 1500 का है। ये ले लो, बेस्ट है। मॉनिटर भी नहीं है। कौन सा लेना है आपको मॉनिटर? 1080p 2K एक बार बता दो। फ्रीलांसिंग कैसे करें भाई? मुझे नहीं पता यार, मैंने कभी की नहीं है फ्रीलांसिंग। हेल्पर फंक्शन रिटर्न वैल्यू इफ एटलीस्ट वन चाइल्ड एग्जिस्ट। वेट, एयर M4 512 GB बेस्ट। आई हैव M2 512 16 512 M2 15 16 inch I guess, it's 15.2 inch maybe and it's good. स्टैंड का थोड़ा सीन रहता है बिकॉज जो अच्छे स्टैंड है ना वो महंगे मॉनिटर में आते हैं मोस्टली। मैं बता दूंगा बाद में देख के। हाँ तो हेल्पर फंक्शन यूज़ करना है इसमें। इफ़ एटलीस्ट वन चाइल्ड एग्जिस्ट। is a whole traversal I guess. If a node has no child, skip. Else print value. Acha, I got this. So it does have child, right? लेके आ रहे हो मैकबुक? फाइन। लेकिन नया लेने जा रहे हो क्या? बट मेरा सेकंड ईयर हो गया यार, अभी थर्ड ईयर स्टार्ट होगा फ्रॉम अगस्त आई गेस, अगले महीने। सेम। विच कॉलेज? मेट MAIT। If a node has no child, then I have to skip. MAIT। जूनियर सेकेंड ईयर स्टार्ट हुआ। अच्छा, देन यू आर जूनियर प्रिंस। मेरा थर्ड ईयर स्टार्ट होगा, मेरे 2 साल हो गए। यार ये क्या लॉजिक है? इफ अ नोड हैज नो चाइल्ड स्किप। दिस नोड डज हैव अ चाइल्ड, दिस डज नॉट हैव अ चाइल्ड, सो यू आर सेइंग जस्ट स्किप। एंड देन आई हैव टू गो बैक टू रूट बेसिकली, बट हाउ कैन आई मेक श्योर कि मैं इधर वापस ना जाऊँ. सो इफ आई एम यूजिंग रिकर्जन देन आई एम गोइंग बैक टू हेयर. Can I force it to go to the root? सेकेंड ईयर में क्या करूँ? सेकेंड ईयर में यार जितना हो पा रहा है करो, DSA करो, बाहर जाओ, थोड़ा ओपन सोर्स वगैरह करो अगर इंटरेस्ट है तो. बाकी लोगों से मिलना, बाहर जाके कनेक्शन बनाना, और क्या. गेट दूँ यार? गेट तो नहीं दे रहा. पास्ड आउट, गोइंग टू IITM. सही है यार. फर्स्ट ईयर में कुछ नहीं सीखा है. फर्स्ट ईयर में कुछ नहीं सीखा तो कोई बात नहीं, अब सीख लो. कॉलेज मैंने बता दिया MAIT. नहीं, मैं जयपुर से नहीं, मैं एक्चुअली ओरिजिनली आई एम फ्रॉम UP, बट अभी दिल्ली में रहता हूँ. कितने टोटल क्वेश्चन है? आई डोंट नो, देर आर लाइक कोई लिमिट नहीं है. सो देर आर 400 क्वेश्चंस, जिनमें से आई थिंक अराउंड 100 मैं कर चुका हूँ. मे बी टोटल क्वेश्चन मैंने अराउंड 120 कर चुका हूँ सॉल्व फ्रॉम डिफरेंट टॉपिक्स. ये मैंने अभी स्टार्ट किया है कुछ 1 महीने पहले, और 1 महीने में मैंने अराउंड आई थिंक 60 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर लिए हैं. ये अब दिल्ली. लीड कोड में मेरे कितने क्वेश्चन हैं? मैं 50 कह रहा हूँ, नॉट मच. लीड कोड अभी स्टार्ट किया है मैंने 1 महीने पहले से. हाँ, ओनली 47. बट द थिंग इज़, मैंने हर एक प्रॉब्लम को ना 2-2, 3-3 मेथड से सॉल्व करना है. यू नो, लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल ट्रेवर्सल हो गया, प्री ऑर्डर, इन ऑर्डर, तो उन्हें विद रिकर्जन, विदाउट रिकर्जन, और विद कॉन्स्टेंट स्पेस, यू नो, मॉरिस ट्रेवर्सल. सो हर एक क्वेश्चन को एक्चुअली 2 बार तो किया है सॉल्व. बॉडी काउंट ग्रेटर, नॉट ट्रू इन माई केस. BRCM कॉलेज. यार हाँ यार, मैं ये सॉल्व कर रहा था. तो सिंपल लॉजिक इज, and this is a easy problem? I don't think so. This is a little bit different actually. But if I'll recursion, nothing in my first year, little bit Python, going for second year. भाई देखो, मैं एक चीज़ बताता हूँ तुम्हें. ऑनेस्टली, तुम्हारे पास लैपटॉप है, लैपटॉप खोलो एंड स्टार्ट कोडिंग, दैट्स इट. मैं लाइक रोज़ स्ट्रीम नहीं करता, बट मैं कोड रोज़ करता हूँ. इफ़ यूल चेक माई लीड कोड, ऑल्दो मैं काफ़ी और जगह भी प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ, बट इफ़ यूल गो एंड चेक माई लीड कोड, मेरे तुम्हें हर डेली मिल जाएंगे सबमिशन पिछले 1 महीने से. उससे पहले नहीं, उससे पहले मैं करता भी नहीं था यूज़. और ऑनेस्टली बहुत कुछ सीखा भी है पिछले कुछ 20 दिनों में, जब से मैंने स्टार्ट करा है. अराउंड 60-70 क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी कर चुका हूँ सॉल्व. और यूजुअली जब मैं स्ट्रीम करता हूँ तो मैं लाइक टाइम बाउंडेड प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता. आई एम जस्ट लाइक चिल, बैठा हूँ 1 घंटे में, 2 घंटे में एक आध क्वेश्चन कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि टाइम तो है बहुत. वैसे भी नल्ला ही बैठा हूँ. वेब डेवलपमेंट एक्चुअली मुझे आता है, मैंने कर रखा है, बट मुझे उतना इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. तो हाँ, आई थिंक मेरे गिट पे काफ़ी चीज़ें हैं. आई डोंट लाइक काइंड ऑफ, आई एम डूइंग ML बेसिकली. लाइक DSA के साथ साथ ML इज़ द थिंग दैट आई एम डूइंग. और उसकी मैं स्ट्रीम नहीं करता. started with web development. हाँ, do it easy. मैं कोड नॉलेज का एक चीज़ बताता हूँ। सी, पहली चीज़ होती है लैंग्वेज आनी चाहिए, ठीक है। और लैंग्वेज में टाइम नहीं लगता, बस सिंपल लॉजिक होता है और सारी लैंग्वेज सिमिलर ही है, राइट। लूप्स हैं, इफ एल्स, बाकी बस इंडेक्सिंग थोड़ी अलग होगी। किसी में क्लासेस बनानी पड़ेंगी, किसी में नहीं बनानी पड़ेंगी, किसी में मेन फंक्शन लिखना पड़ेगा, तो ऐसा सीन है। एमएल के लिए यार पहले तो तुम्हें मैथ्स वगैरह आनी चाहिए। तो मैथ्स में क्या है, लीनियर अलजेब्रा, लाइक मैट्रिसेस वगैरह वो सब, क्योंकि वो मैट्रिसेस बेसिकली दिस लीनियर अलजेब्रा इज़ अ फंडामेंटल ऑफ एमएल, राइट। यू मेक दोज वेक्टर्स एंड टेंसर्स एंड ऑल, then you have to learn some probability and statistics. So statistics is very important actually, और उसमें डिफरेंट टाइप की आती है, हाइपोथेसिस टेस्टिंग वगैरह वो भी करते हैं, और डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, यू नो, बाइनोमियल, नॉर्मल, लॉग नॉर्मल, यूनिफॉर्म, बर्नौलीज एंड ऑल, ये सारे डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आने चाहिए। पॉइजन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, आई थिंक दैट्स इट। Linear algebra, probability, statistics, and you're done. I mean, you're done with the mathematics part, not with the ML. Then you can start some थोड़ा बहुत डेटा वगैरह मैनिपुलेट करना, लर्न पाइथन, यू नो, numpy, pandas, scikit, seaborn, matplotlib, start visualizing data, हैंडल सम मिसिंग वैल्यूज़, नल वैल्यूज़ एंड ऑल। और फिर उसके बाद का मुझे नहीं पता क्योंकि मैंने भी नहीं करा। तो बेसिकली आई हैव मेड लाइक अ मॉडल एंड ट्रेन्ड, बट इट वाज लाइक अ वेरी बेसिक न्यूरॉन, बेसिकली न्यूरल नेटवर्क दैट आई मेड। तो नथिंग क्रेजी, बस पाइथन में क्लास बना के और यू नो यूजिंग सम मैथमेटिक्स, कैलकुलस भी आनी चाहिए बाय द वे, भूल गया था मैं। You should know calculus too. There are methods that like gradient descendant that is used to find the minimum of a multivariable calculus, I think. I mean दिमाग वाला न्यूरॉन नहीं, not a biological neuron, लाइक अ बेसिक यू नो न्यूरल नेटवर्क का जो न्यूरॉन, बेसिकली नोड मान लो उसको, नथिंग क्रेजी, इट जस्ट नोड्स कनेक्टेड टू ईच अदर, दे कुड बी बाइनरी जस्ट लाइक ट्रीज। चलिए यार क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करते हैं। ज़्यादा चीज़ें मुझे भी नहीं आती, मैं बस सीख रहा हूँ स्लोली। Yeah, how can I make sure? Only thing I'm missing is so the leftmost will always be true, 1 2 5 8 जो भी है. Once you will go to the right, now you have all these values. Let's clarify. इस ड्राइवर की प्लेलिस्ट है. DSA you should start from Leetcode. This is a sheet and जो भी आता है, I mean बेसिक्स पे जाओ, स्टार्ट करो. Don't watch YouTube videos. मैं तो नहीं देखता, I don't know. आर्टिकल्स पढ़ लेता हूँ अगर कुछ एल्गोरिथम देखना होता है तो, एंड इट वर्क्स बेटर फॉर मी. समझ में, अगर समझ में नहीं आ रहा देन ऑब्वियसली तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा. सो इफ आई append 1 here, then I'll append 1 3 here. 6, 7, and I have 8 null, 10, 11. So I can get this 1, 3, 6, 10. And I only have 11, right? I have to trace a whole path. I don't know how to do that. When I'm here at none, आर्टिकल्स कहाँ मिलते हैं? गूगल कर लो यार, मिल जाएंगे. तो भी क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर रहे हो, जस्ट फाइंड इट आउट. This is a very different question. I think recursion is not going to work. I can use a queue. Maybe I can push one. I'll go left. One is always, I will always start from root. Yeah. Should I store values somewhere so that I don't visit again? Let's just do this. So if I found this, then I will call this with the root. I don't know, root is the same, and I have to add something. If node in st and also return, right? Let's create a set. This will be unique, obviously. Now let's just keep adding to st, but there will be a problem actually. I will also clear this now, hopefully. Node add कर दिया, and here I will clear st, right? Infinite loop. So once you are over here, then you're calling root. Okay. Then you will come back, return node. I think I can print leaf node. But these are leaf nodes. 8, 10, 11, 12. What is the plan? आई थिंक मैंने करा तो था बट इट्स कूल. I have leaf nodes. If I can store their parents, I can go back. I think when I'm going back, when I'm here, I have to return node. What will this do? This I will get some. So इतना टाइम देना पड़ता है ना, इतना टाइम नहीं देना पड़ता. दिन के 2-3 घंटे मैक्स है. 3 घंटे में 3 क्वेश्चन तो हो ही जाएंगे इजी. बस इतना चाहिए. बाकी फिर और चीज़ों पे ध्यान लगाना पड़ता है. इट जस्ट लाइक मैं चिल होके कर रहा हूँ आधा दिमाग बंद करके. It goes back to 5, have null, and it goes back to 2, and it calls the right one. Then we have values. Honestly, what I want की backtracking में should store values. But how can I make this happen? Returns node back. You have 8 5, then it goes to 2, then after 2 you go to 10, right? Then you go to 11, which is right. Then you go back to 6, then you again go to the rightmost element. Can store all the values even after going back. I can get my answer. This is stupid, right? Okay, 5 8, then I got 8 5 2. Bing. I'm done with recursion. Let's do some another approach. Okay, let's start with the यार ये पाथ्स का क्वेश्चन है, सारी पाथ एक्सप्लोर करनी है. डेप्थ फर्स्ट लगाऊं, वही तो लगाया था. आई थिंक let's append the value and हो जा बंद, क्या हो गया यार? हाँ स्टोर होगा बट लेट्स से लेफ्ट और राइट दोनों ना हो। And, in that case, append this data to list 2. Can I create a string and do str1 plus what I need, like this. This एंड रिकर्जन के लिए कुछ टिप्स। भाई रिकर्जन के लिए बहुत प्रैक्टिस लगती है और रिकर्जन हर जगह यूज़ होता है, तो करो भाई प्रैक्टिस, स्पेशली बैक ट्रैकिंग, ये सारी चीज़ें हैं। ट्राई टू टेक अ कॉपी एंड अ पेन एंड सॉल्व द क्वेश्चन फर्स्ट, दिस समथिंग आई वुड रेकमेंड। ओके just node dot value. So now this will store with these. Now here I can take this list this dot append and str1, and also let's do str1 dot clear. This should be just fine now. So when I'm here at 8, I don't have a good feeling about this. I'll just store. At least I can manage, I can pop. इसका क्या करूँ? Okay, so once I'll reach here, let's say from left, and I'm at 5, will append all the answers like 1 to 5, but then what will happen? It'll again return none, go back from right, none, go back again, come to 5, nothing, goes back to 2, then goes back to 1, then goes back to 3, and I will have 3 here. And this is kind of, see, when I'm going back I can pop 5. When I'm going back I can pop 2. That is actually suppose This was that easy. I could have thought about this, right? These are 4 elements, and when I'll backtrack 1, 2, 3 times, I can pop these. Okay. अरे यार ये भी तो करना है. Apart from this, I need answer in this form, and also let's store this in a form of string. Should I go for that? Is the only option, by the way. I think this is a better way now. So for I in list, what do we have? I have 1, 2, 4, 8. Let's take a string A, and basically a string. Then what I can do is A equals to A plus, and it is an integer, so convert this into this. So what will happen? It will have 1, 2. I also need this thing in between, and in the end I also will be having this, so I need to do something. That is possible if I loop through the range. Aura farming, hell yeah. Let's go, baby. Let's traverse through the length of this list. Then I can push I off the list, and if I is not equal to length of this list, which will be the last index, then actually -1. So if these are not equal, then only append, else just don't. And after doing all that, I can take my answer, I can append a value A to my answer, and okay. Just fine. Oh my god. Wrong answer. क्या बकचोदी कर दी मैंने? Hello? Left, right is string, I in range of length. We'll also have to append A. I think this is done now. 0 ms 100%. Yeah. So I'm actually done with binary trees. Let's solve this one too. Route to node path. यही तो थी ना? Done. check for children sum, ये भी कर ही लूँगा. I'm done with everything. What is children sum property? Root equals sum of children, ये है क्या? लग तो यही रहेगा. And nodes check whether all of its nodes have a value equal to the sum of their child nodes. Okay, so 10 plus 5, 15. This is 20. This is 35. This should be 0, false. Are these same problems? 6 4 10, 3 1 4. This is false. Yeah, let's solve them on Leetcode. I think this is very easy. Just do a DFS. Let's take a root, and if root is null, then just go back. Else just keep calling. I will also do backtracking. Let's go to the left and also go to the right. Done with it. Not bad. What I have to do, so if I'm at 10, I will go to the left. It's nothing, it's null. Then I'll go right. So here I go left, null, go right, null. Then it should return node, right? I mean root.value will be fine. So I will get 4 in return, then here I will get 6 in return. So here I can check if left plus right equals to, or let's say it's not equal to root.val, and in that case return false. Or I can simply do something like, let's make a variable answer, make it, let's assign true to this, and this is the case. I can also return, right? I don't have to, that's fine. It will check. I don't have to check. Let's just go with it. Let's make it 0. Oh. Yeah. I think that's it. Let's return 0th index. I will have to return true and false. So let's make it false. I think 0 1 is also acceptable. I got true here. The expected output is false. I'm only getting true, so I'll do 0 1. What I'll get? I got false. Cha. Pop. Pop this and append. Append what? If it's not equal, then Output is true in both cases. Am I dumb? कॉल भी नहीं किया फंक्शन. Here is written that it has exactly 3 nodes. What? My bad. Return true if root dot left dot val plus root dot right dot val equals to root dot val, else false. अरे यार, I wanted to solve that problem. Not this one. Let's copy the code. By the way, ये भी काम करना चाहिए ना? ये नहीं कर रहा था काम. अच्छा, we don't have. What is left and right? None type. अच्छा, I think कोई ना कोई केस है. The root dot value does not exist. Runtime object has no attribute value. So root is none basically. If root is none, then it should return, no? Just go back. What is the problem? Wait, now we have all the values. ऐसा है क्या कि लास्ट में in the case of 4 gone left gone right, so this is basically null, but this one will have a value, right? This one won't if they are none. So if they are not null, then only do this. But in this case, what is the issue? Solve this. First of all, we have data on GFG. The problem is is this none? By the way, let me check. Okay, this is not here. One is the root node and 4.3 are its child nodes. 3 are its child nodes. It's not equal to 1. अच्छा, I don't think इसमें भी मुझे है रिकर्जन की ज़रूरत नहीं है. Also, is this like कि 5 और ये 4 होना चाहिए? What is this? What is this 4? अच्छा, 3 plus 1 4 and 4 to 6, so this is true. I think I do need recursion, so let's say not root dot left and not if I'm here, then I can go let's think about it. So when I'm at the root, I will check whether their left and right exist or not, right? It's an easy problem, I guess. Medium. Don't know. So if not root dot left. Let's say they exist. But even if one of them exists, I still have to, right? 4 plus 3 पे चला गया. What about this 4? Return 1 and else return 0. Data must be equal to sum of the data values in the left and right children. Consider the value 0 for a null child. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, freshman, you can start. Honestly, you can start from Leetcode itself. You can follow like any sheet, like sheet by Striver. You can start from basics. You know, first of all, learns how to take input outputs, you know, all these data types. Pick a language, it can be anything, C, C++, Java, Python, and do this all thing, right? Do some patterns. This will help you out actually to understand the flow of the code. You can learn some STL, right? All these things like list, vagera, sets and all. Then do maths. See, it is organized, so I think you can follow this. Learn the basics, reverse a number, check palindrome, HCF, GCD, print all divisor, check for prime. These are very basic code and actually you should solve them, is what I think. Okay, so if both of these exist, what if one of them don't? The problem is if I'm at the child node, right, then I can return. I don't even have to check for this. So if I'm at a child node, just return. Now here I can check root dot value equals to root dot left dot value plus root dot right dot value. Probably not equals. And if this is not equal, then answer 0, make it 0 so that I can return 0. Fine. The right value. Dev on side. Bro, if you are in first year, you don't have to think about it that much. You can start doing, see, a very simple logic. Let me tell you something. See, if you're just building up logical thinking, right, learning some patterns and all, then I don't think it's a good idea to do web development, because this is very basic code, so you have to learn these things first, right? So first of all, just go ahead and learn some basics from here. I think arrays are very important. So let's say if you're making something, you're making a website, you're making some sort of a game, let's say, and it starts like from there are multiple rounds and all. So in that particular scenario, what you will have to do, you will have to, you know, manipulate all these data structures, arrays वगैरह. तो अगर ये चीज़ें आती हैं, then you will be able to do that. So I think you should probably do arrays. They are very important. And that's it. Just do the basics and do the arrays, and that will be fine. I think sorting वगैरह, there are inbuilt functions, you can use them. So it's good to know how these things work. But once you know this, you can start like web development, या फिर और भी कुछ करना है ML वगैरह, you can do that. बस एक बार arrays वगैरह सीख लेना, काफ़ी काम आएगा. और बाकी तो जो भी है साथ में करते हैं ना डी से. ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता, 1-2 घंटे देना दिन में, 2-3 घंटे जितना भी टाइम है हो जाएगा. हाँ, नो एट्रीब्यूट डेटा. ओके, so it is a none type object. बट एग्जीक्यूट ही क्यों हो रहा है फिर? अच्छा ऐसा है क्या, लेफ्ट में है राइट में नहीं है? व्हाट इफ लेफ्ट में है राइट में नहीं है, देन लाइक से फॉर 10 या 10 एंड लेफ्ट में 10 तो राइट में नहीं है. अच्छा ओके. सी अगर दोनों नल नहीं है, एक हो सकता है नल, तो लेट्स सी इफ नॉट रूट डॉट लेफ्ट, CP required to get. I am on my way actually to do CP. I'll probably start from September. They do cover everything that is required for DSA. अब ये गूगल में जाने के लिए काफ़ी है, that I'm not sure. मैंने बाइनरी ट्रीज कंप्लीट कर लिया, ठीक है. मुझे अराउंड 8-10 दिन लगे हैं मैक्स. अभी I'll do BST और इसमें आई थिंक मुझे 3-4 दिन लगेंगे मैक्स. चीट्स आर गुड एक्चुअली. आई थिंक you will get a very good understanding of everything after doing this. what I will do is, what language? I see a lot of people using Python. So why I am using Python is because I am also doing ML, data analysis and everything. So I do use Python a lot. Like अभी stream end करके मैं around 7 बजे I will go to eat something, then I'll come back and do some, ML. I'm very familiar with Python. I do use it a lot. That's why. You can use any language. I'm also on my way actually to learn everything. तो लाइक अभी मुझे डीप लर्निंग वगैरह नहीं आती उतने अच्छे से, बट रोड मैप मैं बताऊँ तो मैथमेटिक्स, ओके, लीनियर अलजेब्रा आना चाहिए, प्रोबेबिलिटी स्टैटिस्टिक्स, कैलकुलस, स्पेशली मल्टी वेरिएबल कैलकुलस, because there are few algorithm that you should just know, like there is a algorithm, gradient descendant, I think that is the name, right? So it basically used to find minimum in a multivariable calculus. Gradient descent method, yep, it's a gradient descent method. It's first order iterative optimization, minimum function. तो ये बहुत यूज़ होता है ML में, एंड इट्स एक्चुअली वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. सो एक बार मैथ्स वगैरह हो जाए देन यू कैन स्टार्ट. फर्स्ट स्टेप विल बी डिगिंग द डेटा. सो लाइक डेटा में होता क्या है, कई बार लाइक मिसिंग वैल्यूज़ होती हैं, थिंग्स लाइक दैट, रैंडमनेस एंड एवरीथिंग. तो उन्हें कैसे हैंडल करना है, मिसिंग वैल्यूज़ कैसे हैंडल करनी है, विजुअलाइजिंग द डेटा इन पाइथन, numpy, panda, scikit, matplotlib, then what, seaborn, and yeah, that's it. Pandas, obviously you have to use data frames. Resource I used, I have actually there is a course now. I did a course that I'm still doing actually. It's not completed yet. But see, some people say that this course is actually better. I'm doing this one. I think this one is also good. By the way, the price is just, I don't know, it was 500 or something जब मैंने देखा था पहले. मे बी नया अकाउंट बनाओगे ना तो ये सस्ता दिखेगा, 500-600 में, तो ख़रीद लेना, ईजी है, एंड लर्न एवरीथिंग. 52 आवर्स ऑन डिमांड वीडियोस. बट मैं कौन सा कर रहा हूँ, मैं ये वाला कर रहा हूँ. तो सी, ऑल्दो लॉट ऑफ चीज़ें मुझे आती हैं जो मैंने अभी करी नहीं है, लाइक सब मुझे आता है ऑलरेडी. रिग्रेशन वगैरह ऑलरेडी कर रखा है मैंने, बट स्टिल लाइक थिंग्स लाइक NLP वगैरह ये सब नहीं आती, ये सब करनी पड़ेगी. MLOps मैंने कभी इम्प्लीमेंट किया नहीं है, तो ये भी इंटरेस्टिंग है. ट्रांसफॉर्मर्स ऑब्वियसली पढ़ने पड़ेंगे. मल्टी हेड अटेंशन. And I think this course is also like completely structured. You can buy this one too. मतलब सिर्फ राइट है। I always forget. I think this is. I'm left with DP and graphs. JavaScript कर लिया. think you should continue with DP and graphs. बाकी जो करना है एक्स्ट्रा करो, ML करनी है या फिर टैब वगैरह, that's it. It's some property. अभी प्रॉब्लम कहाँ है? Let's solve this locally. Okay, something is wrong. First of all, और भी है नहीं. This one has what? Wait, how is this even possible? अरे यार, इसका लेफ्ट नहीं है, किसका? क्या है ये? Let's take a simple example. So for 10,10 we have a left, we don't have a right. Object has no attribute left, so root is null. अच्छा, okay. I got one. That is true. So if I have, let's say, right में I have 1, then I will get false. Or if I have 9 here, I'm getting false for 9. Why? 9 plus 1, 10. What? What is target? Target is 0. अरे यार, What if दोनों एग्जिस्ट करते हैं? Haven't thought about that. How much time to complete? If I don't do a MERN or next, just do AIML, is it okay? Do you know tech stacks? I know tech stacks. I have done. See, if I talk about MERN stack, तो मुझे Mongo नहीं आती, but I have done Postgres, SQL like to store data and JS वगैरह आती है. तो अगेन मैंने कोर्स करा था, I can show you. 1 साल पहले मैंने अराउंड 2 महीने की थी, ML प्रोजेक्ट वगैरह बनाया. सी दिस, इट्स एक्चुअली अ वेरी गुड कोर्स. हाय सचिन, क्या आई डू?
Loaded up.
This one actually a very good course. Starts from HTML, goes to JavaScript, explains everything. Good one. Actually React नहीं आता मुझे, let me tell you. मैंने पढ़ा था बट उतना ध्यान से पढ़ा नहीं था. आई थिंक मैंने बस ऐसे खोल के मैं कहीं चला गया था फिर ये जितने पे टिक लग गया मे बी ऐसा कुछ हुआ था. मैं वापस आया एंड देन आई वाज लाइक ना आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड. देन आई स्टॉप्ड. आई गेव इट अ ट्राई बेसिकली. मुझे उतना पसंद नहीं आया. इट्स नॉट लाइक हार्ड था, इट वाज इजी. आई डोंट लाइक दैट, तो इसलिए करा नहीं मैंने. Okay, now it's fine. So if I have more elements, let's say 9 के left में है 5 and 4. So what? True? How is this working? I have 10, then I have 9 and 1. Then I have 5 and 4. Okay. Let's take 2 more. So it's 1. I can either do 1. This is gonna true. Gonna be fine. Set this. OA Amazon test. Which university? I am in MAIT third year. Basically 2 साल हो गए, अभी third year start होगा. I hope it runs just fine. कुछ different है क्या? T3 NIT, it's good. You got internship at Amazon? Nice. College next month. कौन सा college by the way? T3 NIT? What is T3 NIT? Tier 3 NITs. कौन सी है, नाम तो बताओ. Question some property, right? What is left? I already did this. 2 stack and 1 stack. अच्छा बेसिकली हाँ ये कर चुका हूँ. स्टैक का यूज़ करके. आई थिंक आज का हो गया मेरा. कल से आई विल स्टार्ट VST. आई नो व्हाट इज BST. लेट्स डू दिस सर्चिंग. What I have to do, I will I think I will make a queue. So what I have integer val, I have to find what find the node in that BST that the node's value equals to val and return the subtree rooted with that node. If such a node does not exist, then return null. NIT अगरतला सही है यार. OE टेस्ट हुआ है. अच्छा कैसा गया? कैसा था? हार्ड था, इजी था, डिफिकल्टी लेवल क्या था? ओके start from 4, then I have to check. So if 4 is smaller, then I have to go right. If 4 is bigger, then I have to go left. And the moment I'll find it, I'm gonna print a whole subtree. Maybe store a node and print 213. For printing, I will use DFS. And if you don't find it, then oh. While what will be run कब तक करना है इसको? React medium level. My Leetcode profile. So this is my 20 days Leetcode profile basically. उससे पहले मैं Leetcode पे नहीं करता था, मैं बाकी प्लेटफॉर्म पे करता था. I have almost solved 50 problems in 20 days. And I don't think it's 50, I think it should be around 65 क्योंकि मैंने कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जिन्हें मैंने 3 बार भी सॉल्व किया है यूजिंग डिफरेंट मेथड्स, सो दैट इज़ ऑल्सो हेल्पफुल. देयर आर 177 प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ VT. कैन आई सॉल्व ऑल दीज? देयर आर 328 प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ DFS. Wow. यार अगर वैल्यू होती तब तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती. बट let's do a DFS. This is done. Now let's so this is for DFS. Let's define search. And I will give it a node. That's it. I think, yeah. I will have something. I'll give it here that let's say this is a value. So when I'm here at the first node, I will check. First of all, I will check node है भी या नहीं. नहीं है, then return. Then I can go check node that node value equals to val. If this is a case, then what do I need? I need node, then return node if it equals to the value. Else if node dot value is greater than value. So if this is greater, then and is smaller, I have to go to the left. Then I can go B search. I can go left. I can push node dot left. and else I can go right. Why you did on other platform? Gold standard, yeah, that is true. मैंने और प्लेटफॉर्म पे क्यों किया? एक्चुअली उतने करीब ही नहीं थे, बेसिक बिकॉज थर्ड सेमेस्टर में डीएसए था कॉलेज में, तो एक बेसिक लेवल का कर लिया था, खास नहीं. मैंने खुद से ही सॉल्व करी थी लाइक प्रॉब्लम्स. एक सिलेबस में काफ़ी सारी प्रॉब्लम्स थी एक्चुअली, तो वो मैंने खुद ही करी थी कोड पे, आई मीन लोकली, नॉट ऑन लीटकोड और एनीथिंग. Okay. But the thing is, if I don't find it, then it's null. Okay. I think ये वाला हो जाएगा. First of all, let's search the node, and I also have to give a value. Find what? Take this one as an example. Let's say find 1. Missing 1 positional argument. अच्छा, now fine. I got nothing in return. So value is 1. Checked on 4. See, either the value is equal or either it's not equal. What if it's not equal? If it's equal, then you're returning this. But if it's not equal, then go left, find the value and return. That doesn't help. I'll push 4. I can get this. I'll push 2. Nope. Okay. I'm at 4. This is not equal. Then it goes. Whether the value is bigger. True. 4 is bigger than 2. Then it goes left. It goes to 2. If it goes to 2, then it also search for this. Return the value. I'm actually getting it for 3. I'll get 3, or if it doesn't exist, let's say I did 8. Attribute error. Yeah, because it doesn't exist. So I'll get none. Done. Step 1 done. By the way, if this is none, I can do this later. Let's store the value. Let's say I can call this as a node. So I have a node now. I can do DFS. Let's make a list res and 213 root, so I can append. Fine, I guess. Add node in here and I can return res. I will get 213. Fine. Let's run this case. 42713. हाँ अच्छा same है, but the value is 5. If it's 5 I will return. I think this is correct. So if node not node, then return what? Fine, else return res. Is not a valid value for expected return type tree node. Wait, I don't have to do DFS. They just need basically they just need this. अरे यार क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? I have completed my second year. I'm in Delhi, Rohini, MAIT. Easy problem. So I know the concept minimum and maximum. So how to find minimum and maximum? For minimum, I can go to the leftmost. So I can call recursion to the left. For the right, I can call recursion to the right. I think that's it. Yeah. This is also easy. Now there are 13 problems. I think 2-3 दिन लगेंगे max. By the way, node insertion and node deletion वो मैं खुद से करूँगा. I mean, जो भी इसका logic है, I will try to make it by my own. Which source? From where are you studying? From where? My college? It's MAIT, mate. From where I'm studying? मैं दिल्ली में ही हूँ अभी. I don't know what you are asking. How many questions I have solved today? Maybe 6, 7, 8. 6, I think. That's good. Some of them were easy, so then I'll do graphs. Maybe I can do graphs. Probably till 20, or maybe more than that, little bit. 20 तक हो जानी चाहिए. DP I can do next month, easy. Same thing. Oh, BST. ये क्या है? सेवन सेम नहीं, फिफ्थ सेम ब्रो। एक 2 साल हो गए, तीसरा साल है। ये ऐसे तो हो गया, अब और नहीं कर रहा मैं आज, कल करूँगा। बस चाय पीऊँगा अभी। ऊपर है क्या? It's good. What the fuck? Should I just end? 5 मिनट है अभी भी. You इधर है. हाँ, यार 3 के बाद कोई अपडेट ही नहीं आया इसका. तो बीच में उठा तो नहीं लिया. टाइप स्क्रिप्ट ईजी है यार, मैंने ट्राई करी नहीं है. लेट मी सी. जावास्क्रिप्ट विद सिंटैक्स. जावास्क्रिप्ट See the difference. Okay, so TypeScript, it includes features of this and maybe with some other features as well. Static typing. Eh? यार इजी तो नहीं होगी अगर सुपर सेट है तो, बट लैंग्वेज तो सारी इजी है यार। लैंग्वेज में क्या हार्ड होता है चीज़? हाँ यार, वेब डेवलपमेंट का ना थोड़ा सिंटेक्स का होता है भाई। लाइक एक HTTP एक रिक्वेस्ट के लिए भी ना पता नहीं क्या क्या लिखना पड़ता है, कई बार तो याद नहीं रहता। बट लाइक जिसका रोज़ का काम है उससे तो पता ही होगा। आई डोंट थिंक इट्स इजी। बट मैंने देखा यार काफ़ी लोग यूज़ करते हैं, तो इफ़ यू आर इनटू इट देन यू शुड लर्न। जावास्क्रिप्ट आती है तो इजी होगा ना बहुत। लेट्स सी मैं कितनी जावास्क्रिप्ट मुझे आती है, कितनी भूल गया। लेट्स फाइंड आउट। आई मीन ये तो सेम ही होगा, देयर इज़ नो डाउट। प्रिंट का क्या सीन था? कंसोल लॉग यार कुछ तो था, आई थिंक मैं भूल गया। व्हाट? आई थिंक लेट्स गो विद कोपायलट। कौन सा स्टैक पढ़ रहा हूँ यार? मैं ML कर रहा हूँ अपार्ट फ्रॉम DSA। I forgot JS. Yes, please guide me with the basic commands and syntax. Okay. I have to do lat and then do this. This cannot be reassigned if I do constant. I remember. Function like this. In Python we use def define console.log. यार याद तो था मुझे, लाइक इतना भी नहीं भूला। मैंने लिखा भी था एक बार console.log, बट इसकी आउटपुट आती कहाँ से है? हेलो, ये तो ब्राउज़र पे रन होती है ना console.log। हाँ, let's try this on here. It is console here. So if I'll type a equals to 5, this is already console I guess. अरे यार क्या स्पेलिंग है ये? मेरा कीबोर्ड बेकार है, मैं दूसरा मंगाया है बट टाइम लगेगा शायद। हाँ, this is how we printed। वैसे इसमें कैसे चलाते हैं? मेरे पास नोड है ना, मेरे मैक में एक्चुअली पूरा सेटअप है इसका। आई डोंट थिंक आई हैव नोड ऑन माई PC। I don't have install रहने दो भाई. हाँ भाई इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा, मुझे नहीं करना भाई. Building tree from level order. What do we do? Take the root, go for next two maybe. By using Q. So initially we only have one element. So we will pop one. What is the length of data? What is data? Here. And this is not done. We will append left. Here we will append right. लूप्स का तो सेम है यार C++ वाला लॉजिक, बट यहाँ पे बस वेरिएबल डिफाइन करने का तरीका अलग है. I'll define constant, let's say if I define constant I cannot change the value. This is a dictionary. This is a key. Person.name. And this is DOM na. How to do this? Document.get element by ID. And then this is the ID. So what is the ID of let's say this one? Add event listener, click. So if this button is clicked, DOM breakpoints. Find ID of something. Let's find ID of this button. Actually, it's a lot of things. Expand. Here is button. This is a class. What was the difference between class and ID? Class versus ID in HTML. अच्छा हाँ, I mean basically how do you select an element? The ID is completely unique. Class can be like, like this is all text. So we can do class. For example, these two things will be in a same class, same fonts. Then these headings belong to same class, something like this. Multiple elements. Can I see what is the this is slash code. Am I looking for wrong website? Roll button. This is ID of something. I don't know. Can I do something with this ID? Okay, so how do I do this? I'll go to document. Dot get element by ID. अरे यार क्या आ गया? Get element by ID. Then I'll put ID inside. मैंने कॉपी तो करी थी यार. अरे भाई पेस्ट करने दे मेरे को. वाह. यार मुझे अलग से लिखना पड़ेगा ये. allow pasting. Okay. I don't know what was the ID. This one. I have to now I can change how to update something. Can I delete? No. I think this is wrong syntax. Delete is not a function. Domain J JavaScript. What text content I can change like this. Inner text. No. I will have to see what exists and what not. It also comes under a class. There's some styles. Style is not valid. What is valid? How do you use this? पूरी सिलेक्टर चेंजिंग टेक्स्ट अबे यार कैसे लिखते हैं इनर डॉट सात बज गए आज का हो गया